Staying with Putin and his campaign to make further inroads in Western Africa, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has pledged more support to the military junta in Burkina Faso. Now, Moscow says it remains fully committed in supporting Burkina Faso fight militant groups. Now, Russia says it will also engage with the West African nation for bilateral cooperation and development.
From the very first contacts between our countries after President Ibrahim Traoré came to power, we have been closely engaged in all areas of cooperation, including the development of military and military technical ties. I have no doubt that thanks to this cooperation, the remaining pockets of terrorism on the territory of Burkina Faso will be destroyed.
So what will Russia's assistance to Burkina Faso's leader Ibrahim Traoré look like? Moscow will deploy more military personnel and instructors in Burkina Faso, and Lavrov says that the size of the deployment will only increase with time. Russia will also supply weapons to the military junta in addition to what Moscow has already sent so far. However, the kind of weapons that will be supplied to Burkina Faso's military have not yet been disclosed.
The Russian military instructors are working here, and their number will increase. At the same time, we provide training to the representatives of Burkina Faso armed forces and law enforcement agencies in the Russian Federation. So, this area of our partnership is very specific and very much advanced.
Lavrov also lauded Burkina Faso for taking a neutral stance on the war in Ukraine. Facing diplomatic isolation from the West due to the war in Ukraine, Russia has found new acceptance in Western Africa. Putin continues to gain allies in Africa as support for the United States and France dwindles. The Russian foreign minister's visit to Africa ensured that the European nation remains connected to its African allies. During the Africa tour, Lavrov took aim at the West and accused them of being hypocrites.
Western principles are as follows. You have to choose, either you support Russia or you support us. And if you choose Russia, we will punish you. That's the Western position.
Now, Lavrov was accompanied by the Russian defense minister during the Africa tour. Burkina Faso was their third stop on the tour after having already visited Guinea and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Russia's top diplomat is now in Chad, where he will meet General Mahamat Deby, and was recently elected the president after 3 years of military junta rule. Since last year, Russia has made major diplomatic inroads in Western Africa, and a major reason behind it has been Putin's weapons outreach. In April, Russia secured a deal with Niger to station its military instructors in the West African nation. Moscow delivered weapons, including anti-aircraft systems and small arms and ammunition. Now, this comes as military juntas in West Africa move away from relations with Western nations. France and the United States had stationed their troops in the western part of the Sahel region. The Western troops were tasked to combat insurgency and militant groups in the region. However, since 2021, there have been a series of military-led coups in the region, and after the military juntas came to power, they ended the security agreements with France and the US, allowing Putin to make his move and enter the region. First Post reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. From elections, to climate change, to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global South. Join me every weekday live on First Post.